I wanted to get into this juicy little tidbit of news here from RT. Two Trumps confirmed. Donald says he met Virgin Islands president, quote unquote. Okay, this is published today. And we read here, U.S. President Donald Trump said that he talked to the quote unquote incredible president of the U.S. Virgin Islands, giving rise to online discussions on whether Trump could use a geography lesson or if there are actually two Trumps secretly present in the White House. And he says, I will tell you, I left Texas and I left Florida and I left Louisiana and I went to Puerto Rico and I met with the president of the Virgin Islands. Trump said during the Values Voter Summit in Washington as he promised government support for areas hit by Hurricanes Irma and Maria. The Virgin Islands and the president of the Virgin Islands, these are people that are incredible people. They suffered gravely, and we're going to be there. It is not even a question of a choice, he said. Really? And of course, people have been tweeting about this. Two Trumps, it all makes sense now, right? Okay? Continuing, the Virgin Islands are a territory headed by Governor Kenneth Mapp, with their president technically being Donald Trump, right? The apparent slip of the tongue was noticed by CNN, which said that the White House didn't immediately respond to its request for comment on the issue. Meanwhile, Trump's reference to Mapp as the president in the official White House transcript of the Values Voter Summit speech was corrected to governor, quote unquote. Trump's numerous online critics were not impressed with the idea of the president talking to himself, with some recalling other recent slips of the tongue, including a reference to the non-existent land of Nambia, quote unquote, instead of Namibia. I don't even know how to say that. So, however, it also resurrected a peculiar online theory about two, quote unquote, Donald Trumps allegedly running the country. It started in 2016 when former Republican rival Ben Carson endorsed Trump for the party's presidential candidate. Carson said there were two, quote, two different Donald Trumps, end quote, one public and one private, with his, quote, very cerebral, end quote, version being perfect for the White House. Interesting. And of course, here's people tweeting about this. Here's Trump tweeting about this. When asked to comment on Carson's words, Trump initially agreed, but then took his words back, saying, quote, I don't think there are two Donald Trumps. I think there's one Donald Trump, end quote. Right? And here we see some of the tweets here. The theory was further fueled when Trump was asked by MSNBC to reveal the name of his main consultant during the presidential race. I'm speaking with myself, number one, Trump replied, giving rise to tongue-in-cheek theories that the Republican candidate may have a clone who he refers to as, quote, number one, end quote. Interesting. There's a video here. Let's just take a look at this really quick. This is very, very interesting. This just gets my conspiracy juices going.
Met with the president of the Virgin Islands.
Consulting with consistently so that you're ready on day one?
I'm speaking with myself, number one.
He's speaking with himself, number one. Gee, isn't that something? The media also often speaks of, quote, two Trumps, end quote, when comparing his balanced teleprompter addresses and improvised speeches, which are full of boasting and conflicting statements. Very, very interesting indeed.